Hello everybody, I'm Blazer and welcome to Seduce Me the Otome. Anyway, we're continuing off here. But there was a certain bitterness that, coupled along with being alone, that made me feel so sad. There was a difference between being alone and lonely. I just didn't realize it at the moment. And even after that moment, my mother, there was no one to turn to. I was so lonely. That's why I decided on it right then. I was going to see my grandfather. I didn't care if my father wouldn't take me. I was going to walk my way over there and see what he had to say about it. I never met him before. What better time to see him then? If no one else was going to help me with what I was feeling, I might as well have turned to him. So after school, I decided to walk there. I had no idea how to get there, and I was armed with only scrap paper with the address scribbled on it. As a 7-year-old, I obviously had great ideas. I was sat in there. I had ended up in the situation I was originally in. Nothing had changed. I thought that I was silly for even thinking that I could change things with my own hands. That was until a voice brought me back to reality.
Hun, is that you?
Yes! I looked up at an unfamiliar face, but it was obvious that whoever was talking to me knew who I was. And from that moment, things began to change. Life began moving its rusty joints, and I realized that things were moving along. Suddenly, I had become part of the crowd that moved like a blur past me. I was no longer someone who stood still and watched the others hurry past me. Life had changed. I had changed. Because the very person who found me that day was my grandfather. I had the opportunity to help them, though. Would I? I wanted to, but I wasn't sure that was the best idea. After all, 5 demons were in my house, where I wasn't exactly in the living room I had imagined when I first moved in. It was the matter of making sure no one found out about the powers. Thinking about them as lab mites made my stomach queasy. Even if they passed for humans, how would I explain having guys living in my house? Imagine my friends came over. They would practically think I was part of a harem or something. Oh my god. Oh god, imagine when my parents came over. I think my mom would faint. Who knows what my dad would do? I think he would have them arrested on the spot. Oh, this is hard. Maybe I should have written out pros and cons before I shouldn't happen to make the decision.
Don't worry too much about it. You have plenty of time to decide. Besides, you should do what makes you happy as well.
It was strange that I happened to remember what my grandfather said to me when I was little, but it did kind of make sense. They weren't in the same exact situation that I was in before, but I did want to help him out. I think it would ease my conscience and also make me a bit happy to give him help, as weird as that sounded. Clenching my hands to my fist, I strengthened my resolve to speak up. Well, you could...
What was that, lovely lady?
Oh god, that is,
Spit it out already.
Oh, screw you, I don't like him. You could stay with me here if you like. As soon as I finished my sentence, the room became still. I'm not sure what went through their heads from my words. The silence in the air cut like a knife until I suddenly spoke up once more. It seemed like you all need a place to stay, and well, I just moved into this giant house, and so it seemed to make sense. It was still quiet, and I decided to keep talking. If you would like to stay here, though, there are 2 things I need for all of you to follow.
Yes?
First of all, you can't use your powers or deliberately do something that might harm me or any guest that comes over. Well, save for enemies, but you get the drift.
That sounds reasonable.
Yes, thank you, Damien. Second, you have to help me with any errands around the house. This place is kind of big, so yeah.
That is a generous offer, miss. Are you sure that would be okay? We don't wish to burden you any more than we already have.
It's alright, really. I mean, I just started living here myself, so I would appreciate some help around the house.
A wonderful idea. We'll live here and train while helping you with the house. Servants for the lovely princess.
What? Are you serious?
Jeez, at least Eric's more reasonable. Sam.
Shh, be quiet, Sam. I haven't slept in a bed for days.
Yeah. Y'all seem to like the idea, except for Sam. And hey, I didn't really hate the idea either, even if they were incubi. It would be interesting having 5 guys help me out with taking care of the house, given that they would follow the rules that I had just laid down.
Fine, but we're not staying here forever. Only until we can beat up that group of punks.
Right, yeah.
I think that is a reasonable time limit for our stay.
Yeah.
Yes, this is awesome.
Also beautiful. If you need a bedfellow.
Oh, don't even try.
Eric, knock it off.
Thank you. I was happy that they agreed. Maybe because I wasn't going to be lonely for a while. Maybe it was because they all needed help and my want to help people was fulfilled. I would never be sure.
So what are we waiting for? Let's celebrate and dig in.
Yes, let's!
Finally, I'm starving.
Oh, I'm sure you are, sir. Instantly, Matthew and Sam began to stuff themselves with the food on the table. I noticed James' eyes twitching in irritation, so I stifled my incoming laugh.
Really, you two? You're both acting like pigs.
Oh, let them have a little freedom, James. It's not like we've eaten recently either. I'm sure they've been starving.
Still, that's no excuse for stuffing their faces like backyard swine.
Wow. I almost couldn't hold it in. But I did. Huh? What's this?
That, miss, is a shrimp pesto dish. Pastas are my specialty, so I'm positive you'll enjoy it.
I twirled some around my fork and tried it. I could feel my senses open as my taste buds practically melted into the delight of the taste. It was creamy and savory, almost impossible to describe. This is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. At least someone here in the room has taste.
Matthew and Sam glared at James before they continued to eat. I couldn't help but smile at the brotherly quarrel before eating the rest of the pasta on my plate. James seemed to really hold high standards for his brothers, though it wasn't my place to question why. Okay, I'll see you in the next part. See ya!